This trail I'm on today is a lot of it is covered by canopies, so it's like a little tunnel both directions. It does open up a bit further out, and also, believe it or not, this trail is part of the half marathon that they hold in May, usually the third Sunday in May, where there's a half marathon, 24 kilometres along the trails. Some of the trails will actually be walking along, so you'll get to see what the runners are. There's also a 10k which goes around the town, around the airport, and there's also a kids 5k, I believe it is. I'll leave a link in the description for the actual website if you want to participate. It's in May. I'm not quite sure what day in May this year, but it'll be all on the website. But what I will do in the coming weeks, I'll actually walk both the 10k route and also the 24k route, which should be a very good walkout, and I'll try and record as much as I can for you and show you what type of running conditions, running surfaces you'll be running on if you do participate. But again, these are the paths for the half marathon, and some of them are very challenging. Oh, we're back out into the sunshine for a bit. It's supposed to be reaching about 18-19 degrees today. Yeah, that's what I like. Had a couple of my last walks. My last few walks have been bits of showers. And as for my camping, well, let's not discuss that one. Rain, wind, cold. But I'm not going to give up. Got to have another go, haven't you? Looks like a bit of a rock slide. Very spooky. Looks like we're heading up a bit of a slope. And back out into the sunshine. Ooh. Definitely a bit of a landslide here. Looks like a lot of the gravel washed away down the little gully down below. I keep going. Don't want to end up down there myself. although it would probably be good entertainment, good camera footage. Don't think I want to be on tonight's news. So just come up that little bit of an incline, a little bit out of breath, but when you get to this point I think you can appreciate the views down over to the mainland, across the sea, down into the valley. Yeah. Amazes me sometimes walking along these trails, the views you get to see. Almost picture postcard. Unless you actually get out and try some of these trails, you know, you can only see other people's point of view. And then, yeah, I was the same when I first came to Skiathos. The beach, maybe out on a quad bike, some of the bigger trails, but actually getting out into these woods and follow the proper little trails, you're so rewarded with the views, the quietness, the smells. Brilliant. Oh, that was hard. Just walked up from the other side of the valley. It's where we started. Come up the path. Still a little bit of an incline to the top. The hut on the top of that cliff. Not sure what I want to keep in there. Bad weather. Footing's not fixed securely. You're only going in one direction. Oh wow. The view from up here is great. It's not just in that direction. I'm not sure if you can see because of these trees. Let me see if I can get a better viewpoint for you. How's that? Perfect. Let's go a little bit off trail. Oh, a lot better. Give you the full 360 degrees. What can I say? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, if only there was a bit of a flat place up here. Good place to pitch a tent, my second camp. A bit gravelly, a bit over there. A little bit over there, with a bit of rocks. I think it'd have to be calmed here. Get the wind up here. Right. Let's head back onto the trail, somewhere this way. Oh, there we go. Oh, We're going downhill for a change. Yeah, I can see that being short-lived. Red cross, red arrows. As I say, this is part of the half marathon. Madness. I'm out of breath walking. But yeah, I think I've seen the times on the website. About 2.5 hours fastest time, all the way up to 6 hours. Even then, I don't think I could do the 6 walking. Maybe I should just enter and walk it. What do you guys think? I'm sure the wife would want me to participate, just for the sake of getting out of her hair for 6 hours. She loves me really. Right through a spider's web there. Sorry, Mr. or Mrs. Spider. But the little flies are thanking me. Oh wow, look at that. Can you hear that? That's the wind. That sounds great. Oh, trees fell down. Look, old tree snapped, fell right across the path. Oh. Don't forget to bend. And again. This trail is great. I'm about 2.5 kilometres along it. It just keeps getting better. Views, the sounds, even the smells. Pine smell, really strong. Oh, I'm liking this wind. Better keep moving in case one of these other trees comes down. Just coming on along this trail, and there seems to be a bit of a remnant of an old building, like a retaining wall. Yeah, not sure what that is. It was just a keep for animals, or old building, old house. Yeah, not in a very good location, to be honest. Halfway up a hill in the middle of the woods. You can see between the trees there. Got the sea at the bottom of the hill. We're about 3.5, nearly 3¾ kilometres in this trail. And for the whole, I'd say, well over 3 kilometres of it, we've been in the woods. And it's not the magical forest either, so not been looking for any fairies in this one. I think this is a little bit dark, but it's been good. Ow. It's been a good walk because it's quite hot when you're in the sun, and I'd probably say 70% of the time you're in shade. So I'd say this is one of these walks on a hot day you could enjoy, especially I can feel the breeze coming through the woods. Don't know if you heard earlier the wind. Right, it looks like a fork in the road. That way, that way. As I said, always follow the signs. They'll keep you true and keep you honest. Little stream running down the valley. Take it we go down this way. And over on the hill, way up there, is a rope railing. I take it we're going up there. Right, so we can get down here without falling. And try and negotiate getting across this little bit of a stream without getting my feet wet. Whoops. Yeah, should be okay. Yeah, you'll be fine in the summer. There might be no little stream, although you miss out on the noise, but during the summer this will all be bone dry. It's a huge tree. Look at that. Curves in the branches. Could just imagine putting a rope swing on that. I was about 40 years younger. Me and my mates would be up that tree, rope wrapped around it, and swinging from one side to the other. Yeah, health and safety wouldn't allow that now, would they? So, just on this trail, and I've just come across a beautiful little spot. What do you think? Yes, I'm going to say it. Amazing. This is so nice. Not sure if I can get down there. Do I really want to go down there? No, I think I'll save that for another day. But for now, amazing. That's all I can say. Come to just up from that little bit of a waterfall, we've come to a little fork in the road. Now, you can go that way, you can go that way. And I think both of them lead to the same place. So, let's go up. I always like going uphill, although probably not good for my heart. But I always find the higher up you go, the better the views. And yet, this one's not going to disappoint. Coming up behind the back of a monastery. Let's head down. Follow with our sign. This is where we're at. Monastery courtyard. Looks like a ruins of a building. Nice big bell. And I believe that's where the priests or monks stay when they're here. But look at this view. And the other path comes out there, where that water's coming out along there, and you come around the back to the car park. So I'm going to sit on the wall, admire the view, have myself a drink and a bit of a rest. This is about 5 kilometres in from where we started, so a nice reward for a good walk through literally that forest. It's been good. Bit of water. Some of these little orange mini cookies. Should have brought me kettle. Have a nice cup of tea. over here. The book I was talking about that has all the trails and everything, all about Skiathos. Got general information, history, culture, monuments, medical, herbals, 26 hiking trails. And today's trail, if you find it, is that one there. Which in this book is number 11. Right, need to keep going, got a few more kilometres yet. Right, enough rest, let's go. One more look at the monastery and the valley and the sea below. Once you leave the monastery through the side gate, you'll come to a bit of a dirt track, and about 20-30 yards up on your left you'll pick up the trail again. Kerchia Beach, that's the one we're on. So stop saying so. Let's go. Oop. Not quite sure of that bridge, but made it across and continuing on the trail. Yeah, so we'll just come down a set of steps and a few more steeper ones. this tree. Amazing. If it's raining, you'll sit inside of it. Oops, there he went. I keep my eye on the road. Big spiders. Just wondering if this is the magical forest. It's got all the weed trees. For this tree, big one in front. It's like they're all hollowed out in the middle. I think this trail is going to follow this stream all the way down to the sea, I suspect. A hollowed out tree. Like the trees are all being eaten or rotten from the inside out. Oh look. But that looks great when there's a lot more water rushing down it. So the river is a stream as a kid. You could have boat races on. Oh look, we've got a bit of an old bridge. E6, number 11. So we're still on the correct route. Bit of water devastation all the way down. Oh, right, across the bridge. Oh wow. Right. According to that yellow sign over there in that tree, we're supposed to head that way. And there's the red and white sign. Maybe we need to go down and back up. Or maybe the path has just been washed away. Right, I'm going to work this out, find the safest way across, get back onto the trail, and I'll let you know. Right, made my way down without getting wet. Came through underneath the bridge. Oh, that looks fast. And it looks like I can probably climb round. The edge of this we go. Brings me down to the bottom of the stream. By the way, this is not the right way through the bridge. I think where that soil's been washed away, there was a path going across. But it's an adventure. And we've got to try all of these. Got to stand in that. So far so good, still dry. Got to climb up this little bit without slipping. Oh, nearly went there. I love these new trainers. Loads of grip. Oh look. We're back on track. I just don't believe what I've just done. I've just climbed up, but the actual trail comes round down these rocks and back down the way I've just come, and then down the river. What can I say? Been rock climbing for nothing. Oh well. Let's get back down. You see the red dots all the way down this side of the stream, and I came back up this side of the rocks. Let's just get on with it. Look at that. Just a bit of precaution, make sure there's nothing in it. Seriously, you could spend the night in that. Protect you. Weird looking trees. Would you say this is all looking magical? I mean, I'm still on the lookout for the fairies, but I think I found their homes, or somebody's home. Hey. How steep that side is. Oh. There's a little yellow sign on the tree. Told me to go up and over. Oh wow, it's a beautiful waterfall. Wonder if we can head down there, or is this just going to keep pushing us up? Oh, I think I'll risk it. My first video, the walk to Kerchia Beach. We went down the riverbed and I marvelled at the little waterfalls. Well, I think this walk has outshone that one. What do you reckon? What do you think of this trail so far? Just stick me a comment in, let me know what you think of it. And while you're there, big thumbs up, subscribe, would be appreciated. While I carry on navigating this trail with the nice little stream running right beside me. I could just imagine during the summer, this is great. In fact, I might actually redo this again during the summer, July, August. It's a bit warmer. Not that it's cold today, but I mean we're still just end of January, so had quite a bit of rainfall the last couple of days. And I believe we're due a lot more this week. So whenever I get the opportunity, I'm out. Look at that. What a view. Watermill for grain, 1800. Must have been the outline of the building. Can you get down there? Path carries on down there. Just thinking, do we really want to have a climb down, see what's down the bottom there? Looks to be a bit of an old building. Yeah, why not? Let's have a walk down. You don't see any more of this video. I never made it. Second thoughts. Don't want to be going down there because of how wet the ground is and the leaves. I'll probably end up going down and not coming back, but don't worry, a little bit of excitement coming up. Look what I've got across. I'll risk my life on this. Yeah, solid as a marshmallow. What can I say? the things I do for you guys sat at home. It's another bit of a view. Big tube. Obviously that's where they must be tipping the grain down into the water mill at the bottom. And the water churns it. Big rocks. Right, that's my bravery done for the day, hopefully. Just with a nice leisurely stroll. Fingers crossed. Just notice things on the tree. Loads of them. Right. At a crossroads. Oh, over there. Just about said no idea which way I was to go. And then I've just spotted the sign. I'm glad I went and watched the fungi. I think what it was is the water has washed away. The bit of a path come down there comes to here. And now I know where the sign is. There's a big red arrow on the wall as well. Right, let's get across this. I've fallen in. Right, go down this way. Big red arrow. Red trail. See the big X on the tree there? That tells you that's not the correct trail. So if you're walking along a trail and you come to an X, it means you're going a wrong way. So turn around. Just coming down this trail and found an old ruins. Actually looks like the ruins of a house. Yeah, this would have been a lovely house. Oh, and look, we're coming out towards the sea and the beach. Kerchia Beach. Wow, that looks inviting. Let's have a look over Kerchia Bay. New sign being put up. Still got the plastic on it. Still got our little signs where we've come from, where we're going. Let's have a walk up here and we get a better view up on top. There you go. Beautiful. We're at about the 7 kilometre mark here, so if you want to stop at this beach during the summer season, it's open. The tavern here, get yourself something to eat, something to drink, have a couple of hours on the beach before you start the climb back up and back towards the start of this hike. And look, new bridge built. That's the stream water coming down, ending its days in the sea. Right, we're going to carry on. Beach tavern. Gary's behind me. Very popular, this beach. It's a bit out the way, so yeah, when you come down, got great views. Again, you could come down here, you could walk down from one of the nearest bus stops. You could drive down in the car, the road's fairly decent. Scooter, quad bike. That's what you need to do when you come to ski Athos. Get out and see some of the other beaches that are a little bit more remote. You know, usually you find they're not overcrowded and the atmosphere is great. Well, it's my opinion anyhow. Been here about 6 years now, and I'm still finding things out, even though it's only a small island. Lots to view, lots to see, lots to find out. Just marching along this and almost missed a little waterfall. Let's go and have a look. If I hadn't heard the water, I'd have missed it. How cool is that? It's like a dipping pool. Make it over here without falling. There we go. Again, little things. If you're not looking, you don't have to walk right past that. I was listening to the sounds as I was walking along, and I just heard the water. Look back and seeing the waterfall. So again, while you're out on these walks, take your time. You know, at a place like that, especially if you've just come out from the hot sun, get yourself a splash over your face, because I can guarantee that water will be ice cold. Rest your feet in the pool at the bottom of it. Yeah, see? Always keep your eyes open and your ears listening for sounds. Just walking along this trail, and look, little patch of grass. Not the best view, but this be a good place to do a wild camp. Yeah, seems a bit flat. Got a view that way, in a bit of a valley, but you do have trees all around you, so should protect you from a bit of wind. If I mark this on the map as a possible. Yeah, I do really want to go out and camp again. Got to find a couple of days where the weather's going to be quite nice. Find a nice place with good view, somewhere I can hike to. Yeah, well, I'm going to keep going on with these trails, and every now and again, look, like the one there, the one up on the very top of the hill, the start of the walk. Looks a bit promising, a bit stony, but I could probably fit a tent up there. And the views at night and in the morning would be brilliant. Stars at night, sunset, sunrise from the other direction. Yeah, sounds like a good place. Might have to scout that out again. Right, we're out of the way. Rephrase that. We're out with a little bit of a trail and back on the dirt road. To be honest, I'm not even sure we're still on the same track as we set off on this morning. Pointed in this direction. But again, as I said, I know I'm heading in the right direction. I'm on a different trail, It's part of the fun, isn't it? You just keep going, find all these new things to see, and eventually you'll end up back where you started from. So I wouldn't stress too much. I'm just quite happy we're not on hills at the moment. That fork in the road I showed you earlier, remember last summer I think it was, myself, my daughter and a boyfriend would walk down most of the trail to Kerchia Beach, and my daughter wanted to carry on over to Castro and continue. As I said earlier, that was part of the 24-kilometre half marathon, so she wanted to complete the whole route. Yeah, once we'd had a couple of bottles of water and a drink each, me and her boyfriend decided, oh well, you carry on and we'll head back. Now when we got to the fork in that road, we turned left on the dirt track, and that was just hill after hill after hill. Even when we got on the top, we thought we can't go any higher, and then we looked across the valley and there's the road that we were on, or we were continuing on, but we were going back downhill. So yeah, the road took us all the way down into a valley, and then we had to climb the hill on the other side again. Yeah, by the time we got back to town, I think we should have just done the half marathon. We were knackered. Now, at the time I didn't realise that this track that I'm on cuts through that valley and virtually comes out, I believe, on that trail. So without having to go up and down the mountains, we could have just carried on into this trail. I haven't got the heart to tell him. I think he was more knackered than me. Well, if you watch this video, Tim, thumbs up. Guess what? I'm not on the trail no more. I think I took a wrong turn when I was going through the creek, and I came out on this dirt track, which I've been on quite a few times. So as soon as I hit the track, same where the junction was, I knew roughly what directions I needed to go, get back to the start. It's a couple of kilometre walk, but I believe I should have been over there on that hill heading along, but I'm on this side. Well friends, we're finished our trail. We're back where we started from. Signpost. It was a challenging trail parts, but I think overall it was really good. I enjoyed it, especially some of the sights, the streams, the monastery, the beaches, just the trails in general. Really, really good. My next walk out, I'll have to have a think about it, but I am tending towards heading over to Castro, which is a old fortified monument. A few chapels. It's been rebuilt over the years slowly. It's a good walk out from town. I think it's about 8 kilometres there, so we're looking at about 16 to 18 round trip. So just going to wait for a nice day to get out and do that one. But for now, thanks for watching. If you like this video, give me a big thumbs up. Leave some comments, let me know what you thought of it. Hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one. I'm John, and thanks for watching Hike a Road.